Aloha, this is Hawaiian Libra, and I am going to do a pick a card reading, okay? So, yes, I've been on a little vacation, so that's why you haven't seen me do my weekly readings. But tonight, I am going to do a pick a card reading, okay? So, here's one with selenite, here's one that has rose quartz, and here's one with a Lauhala bracelet, okay? So this is a pick a card reading, okay? So take a deep breath and see which bracelet resonates with you, okay? So the first one I'm going to do is the selenite bracelet. So let's see, we're gonna start by putting 0.611. Okay, so right here is selenite. Let's see what you guys got. Okay, you guys got grief. Okay. Tears are what happens when the ice in the heart melts. So if you, I don't know, the image that I got from my team, my Hawaiian Libra spiritual team, was that partial trauma. Some of you are still experiencing trauma from before and going and coping with this grief. Some of you may have lost loved ones, and that could be this, like in 2022 you might have lost a loved one, so you're going through that trauma. People are going through hard times, and there's always somebody projecting their negativity or their frustrations on people that they think is weaker than them. But if you're one of those people, fight back, because I've been fighting back. People think I'm weaker than them, that I'm worthless or whatever. They try to do a YouTube video. I see them try to do a YouTube video like this. And you have the guts or the balls to do a YouTube video like me. Anyways, okay, that's one card. And this is part of life now, okay, you guys. This card is not good or bad. It's part of us. It's part of life. It's part of our life cycle. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Sorry, it's late tonight. Change, okay? So, from this grief, you're going to experience change, and it's going to come quickly. But you have this courage right here, because with change comes courage. You have this lion right here. So, like, I remember going through grief when my Hanai father passed away, because he was the breadwinner and the mediator and the person that had that I thought had all the answers. And when he passed, life got really hard. Life was really hard for me, and that's where I had to change and become very courageous, in spite of no, you cannot do this, no, you cannot do that. I had to become a lion. I had to transform. And some of you are just going through that now. And here's non-duality. So let your authentic humanity shine forth, while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. You can show your authentic self. You don't have to go on Facebook and steal anybody's energy or mana just to show your authentic self. You can show your authentic self in art. You can show your most vulnerable self in poetry. Okay, because there's this person on Facebook, and he's always trying to get people to call them. They're always trying to get people to, it's not only one person. They're always trying to get free therapeutic advice or attention getters. I call them attention getters on Facebook, but that's not the right way, the right place to seek help sometimes. You know what I mean? A real therapist is the right person to go to. But this person, it seems like they want to just talk, have like someone on Facebook listen, but at the same time steal their mana, their energy by kind of projecting their negativity upon them and trying to throw guilt or salt on them. Yeah, and that's not the correct way to finding, expressing your authentic self, your most vulnerable self. That's not the best way. So yeah, I think this card is just saying, you can become fluent at doing both. You can let your authentic humanity shine without feeling ashamed. Yeah, there's it's saying that divine is non-judgmental. That's what it's basically saying. That the divine is I feel like those of you that chose the Selenite bracelet, I feel like you guys are on your way to this transformation. It's going to be very amazing because you're going to look back and say, wow, my new self is like this. I remember my old self would have been like this. And you see this, it's like two separate people. Like you're going to be like, I don't even recognize the old me anymore. I'm this awesome person now. I was awesome before, but I'm even more awesome now. So yeah, and sometimes we gotta go through this grief so that we can finally sit in our purpose, be in our purpose. Okay, for those of you that chose a rose quartz bracelet, let's see. You guys got acceptance, radical acceptance in the now. Opens the flow. Okay, acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. There's going to be some people with radical ideas. You may have some radical ideas, and they might not really be radical. They just haven't been accepted by the status quo, or they haven't been part of the norms for a long time, maybe. I don't know. But it feels like, see this? Like if this person walked in your door right now with 6 arms, yeah, 2 legs and 4 heads, yeah, would that be normal? Or would be that need a radical acceptance? You know what I mean? And then you see all these birds flocking, attracting this image, this ascended master here is attracting this dainty is attracting all these birds because it's bringing in life. You see these rings around it. It's enlightening. It's bringing this identity is bringing in life, and so this identity accepts everyone. That is why all these birds are flocking near it, because it accepts everybody. Yeah, no matter what their ideas are. So now it feels like this is a time where acceptance is going to be, even by the people that hold up the status quo is going to accept you for your purple hair or your green hair, whoever you are. It feels like people are more concerned about health issues more than they're concerned about purple hair. So you're going to see, I think you're going through that right now, and you might be experiencing some kind of acceptance. Could be from your community, your workplace, or your parents. Like they're finally accepting who you are, or you're finally being your most authentic self. And then here you have courage. It takes a lot of courage to come out, Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So this picture, you have an elephant and a quilt with a flower and a bird, 2 birds, and the design around this and the colors is really nice. Yeah, so sweet. This is a sweet picture. So let me open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So these are like, this could be a baby elephant taking baby elephant steps, yeah, towards their goals, or being courage, you know. I feel like you're going to be courageous enough to do something new that you thought you could never do before, like go back to school for higher education, or you know, if some of you are singers or musicians or artists, you're gonna take that step or that leap to enter that art contest, or take that leap to enter a song contest, or create a song for, you know, maybe a celebration, or maybe some of you never danced hula before, and you're gonna take that first step into your auntie's celebration of life, and, you know, dance hula or something like that, yeah. And you may have grown up your whole life wanting to be accepted, and you're finally, you know, after you say, you told yourself, I don't care if they like me or not, and then boom, you know, they're like, wow, you have so much courage and this and that, and, you know, I feel like some of you are in the light, energetic, in the stage light, energetic clearing. So during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachment, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So I feel like everybody is going through this hardship where they're trying to clear a path, clear their body, clear any attachments or emptiness, fear, and I feel like people are finally just letting go to get ready for this energetic clearing, yeah, especially during this time. Okay, mahalo for those that chose the rose quartz number 2. Okay, so number 2. Now we're gonna go to number 3, and number 3 we're gonna start at 12:15. Oh yeah, number 3. So here is a Lauhala bracelet, and let's see. Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through any fears and illusions. I think number 3, I think you're gonna I think you're trying to stay on the right path, and you're trying to, and some of you might be trying to discover, hey, is this a path for me? Like, you know, is this path the right way? Is this relationship the right way? Is this job or this career the right way to go? Or this new group of friends, is this really my path? Or is this career really my path? Is this what I really wanted to become? Do I really like, you know, I think evaluating what your path is. And then inner child is, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So your inner child, like, I think it's at one time in your life you had I'm just getting that you had like dreams as a younger child. You saw yourself and you saw others differently. I think that's a little reminder for you, little memory lane, and where you take a pause and remember, like, how vulnerable your inner child was, and how that inner child, that most vulnerable self from when you was a child, that's the one thing that you gotta malama. You gotta malama that inner child. You gotta take care of that inner child and say it's okay, because you're gonna cope with it. You're strong, and you're gonna go through life, and you just gotta malama, knowing that you can live through your dreams and live towards those dreams. Okay, surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop is to control the whole universe. Sometimes we just gotta surrender. Like, our kids are gonna go another direction, yeah. They're gonna dance to their own tune. They're gonna fly to their own tune. And all we want to do is keep them safe. Want to build walls for them. Want to have them take shortcuts because you want them to be safe. Want them to be happy. Sometimes we just gotta give it to God and surrender and release and say, you know what, I'm gonna let them make their own choices, their own mistakes. And that is really hard to walk away from. Believe me, I know. It's really difficult to walk away from. But overall, I think that this one, these 3 ones is very reflective. Okay, very reflective. Okay, I'm gonna pick 3 more cards for everybody. This is general reading for the next week coming up. So 3 cards for the next week coming up. Trust. And you guys got right action. And you guys got signs. So I'm gonna put 15, 50, I think, for overall reading weekly. Okay, overall weekly. Okay, trust. So this week it says, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings. Trust you to know exactly how to handle them. You know what? We cannot resolve everybody's problems. Yeah, we cannot take sides too. We gotta just make sure when we let go of the butterfly knows where to go, and that they whatever you give, all the teachings that you gave the butterfly, or the love that you provide this butterfly, that it's gonna take it with them. Okay. Right action. Aparagratha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. Okay? So if they like come, be your friend, right on. Welcome with open arms. If they like leave, then okay. Okay, you can leave. Yeah, sometimes we get disappointed with those that wanna leave our presence, yeah? But that's okay. Sometimes you're only supposed to be around for that moment of time. Okay, for personal growth. Then signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. Yeah. So if you receive, you're going to be receiving signs and messages, metaphorically, symbolically, maybe in numbers. And some may be more significant than others. Yeah. So, but just pay attention. Just pay attention. Meditation is a really good time to meditate during during this moon phase. Yeah, during this moon phase, that's Ho'emi, that's in Ho'emi. Yeah, and while it's a crescent, while the moon is in a crescent stage, it's the right time right now to meditate. Okay, this concludes your reading. Hope you like it, and hope you guys have a wonderful week. Aloha, aloha wau yaoi, ahui ho.